Hey guys, Napoleon here. No tank top, no wig, different type of video today. There's so much that I want to say in such a short amount of time. First off, I want to thank every single one of you guys. Every single one of you guys. Every comment, every like, every subscribe means the absolute world to me. You guys have no idea the effect it has on me. I would not have been able to reach 500 subscribers without you guys. And I know some people are going to say, but 500 doesn't seem like a big number in the context of YouTube content creation, especially when big channels have, 1 million, 12 million, 20 million, 50 million, Twitch streamers, 1 million followers, 50,000 concurrent viewers. But 500 subscribers for me means a lot to me because that's 500 people that made the choice to support me. That's 500 people that like the sound of my voice, or they like the jokes that I make, or they value what I have to say. This is 500 people that said, I want to see this guy succeed. I'm going to press a button that pushes him a little bit closer to succeeding. They're adding a drop of water in the ocean because they want to see me succeed. And that means the world to me. You guys have no idea how much that means to me. With that being said, I thought maybe we should take a look at my humble origins. Funnily enough, I really don't like my older content. I used to be such a hateful person, and honestly I was kind of an asshole, even if I wasn't fully aware of it back then. But I think the fact that I can recognize that, at least now, definitely shows some growth on my part. I've definitely come a long way from, being a stupid kid. I remember making these videos, I wasn't thinking too much about what I was saying. I'd do everything in the first take, and there'd be no editing. I used to make my thumbnails on MS Paint. These would be super short. I'd make these in maybe 30 minutes, not even. But regardless, I enjoyed making content. It's funny, I actually made a video 3 years ago titled, Will I Ever Get Big? And at the time, I think I had around 40 subscribers. It's a pretty bad quality video, but I think it really highlights the type of person I was at the time. I think you guys should check it out if you find that interesting. Since then, a lot has really changed for me. Most notably, I was professionally diagnosed with depression. I've always known that I've been depressed. I've been depressed nearly my whole teenage years. And, last year there was a really scary time period. I almost made the ultimate mistake. I shouldn't have to tell you what that is, but, since that incident, I've been medicated, and even under medication, my biggest symptoms never really leave me. Most notably, it's this lingering loneliness that I kind of carry with me, and it's really tough sometimes. I used to be very ashamed of who I am and what I was dealing with because I didn't fully understand why I was feeling this. I come from a pretty great household. I've got great friends. I've got great support network set up. But nearly every day, it's just I feel this disconnection from people. I can't comprehend why. I can't explain why. But it's just such a miserable feeling because I'll be hanging out with my friends, and it's just I don't feel that shared happiness. I pretend like I do, but I really don't. And it's tough because it's not that I don't care for these people. It's not that they're not my friends or that I don't enjoy their company. It's just I don't feel happy, in a traditional sense when I'm around them because I know eventually that loneliness is going to return, and it's just that dread that eats you up from inside. I guess, obviously, if this sounds familiar to anyone watching this, please know that you're not alone. Please consider getting a therapist or a psychiatrist. And please understand that you matter to someone out there, no matter what you're going through. Now, my biggest remedy for this has honestly been content creation, especially nowadays. Having the opportunity to just share my interests, my personality with people that listen, or share it with an audience, it helps me so much. I'm so incredibly grateful for this. It's done wonders for me. I love keeping busy, editing videos. I love doing live streams. And my favorite part of the day, it brings me so much joy. I love it so much. I love getting YouTube notifications that someone has left a comment. I love it. I can't explain it. I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers that say, oh, I don't read comments, I ignore chat, I ignore comments. No, I read every single comment. and I pretty much always respond to it. Even the negative ones, I say, hey, I'm sorry you didn't like the video. I hope you're good. Like, I love reading comments. I love responding to people. And obviously, I understand that stuff is temporary, but it's nice to forget about everything going on and just have an instance where it's like, oh, someone just commented. They said they liked the video. Let me respond to that. I love getting that sort of feedback on my stuff, and I put a lot of pride in my work, especially my recent stuff. I'm very proud of the content that I make. I've learned how to edit. I've learned how to make thumbnails. I'll spend 16 hours on a video. I'll go through software crashes, and it's all for the love of the game. Really, this stuff, I love it. I love what I do. I really do. This stuff is just amazing for me. Fuck. Ultimately, I want to thank every single person who's watched my videos. Every single person. That's right. Every single person. I don't care if you watched a short, a stream, a video. Thank you so much. Alright? Everyone that's liked my videos, thank you so much. Everyone that's dropped by stream, even if it's just for one message, just to say hey, I fucking appreciate that. I really do. And lastly, thank you to everyone that reads a comment. I respond to every comment ever, and I love it. I do. I hope that, honestly, my content, number one, makes people happy. That's the biggest thing that I want for my content. If you told me that, hey, my latest video made one person happy, I don't care if it was one person, that's one person who I've helped, and that means the world to me. That means so much to me. So that's really that's my mindset going into making videos. I put jokes, I put laughs, hell, I'll wear a wig, I'll wear a tank top, because I hope people find it funny. I hope people smile. I hope people can forget about their problems and enjoy the content that I'm putting out. I'm not done with the Napoleon channel just yet. All I can say is look forward to a golden age. Thank you all so much.